video is for the 8384 calculator users, and we did this, or I worked out these same problems, but worked them out by hand. Now I'm going to work them out on the calculator. Please understand that on the test you might have a problem just like this, and it'll have no directions. It won't say that you have to do it by hand or that you have to use your calculator. All these word problems, these application problems, will be on the calculator portion of the exam, so you will obviously have the option to go to your calculator. Okay, so I'll just quickly reread this problem. The price of gas through the month of March is modeled by, you have your quadratic, where x equals 1 corresponds to March 1st. On what day in March did the price of gas reach its maximum, and what was the highest price of gas in March? So I know a few things without even picking up my calculator. I know that my equation right here is negative, so I know that my parabola will be opening down. I also know that I want to know what the maximum is. So maximum is my vertex, right? So another word for maximum is vertex. So just a few things. Now I could find my vertex manually because this is in standard form, but again, I'm going to focus purely on the calculator. So I'm going to go to my y equals, and I'm going to type this in. So I'll give you a second, and feel free to pause the video. Make sure you use negative and not subtraction. Oh, and I cleared it out, sorry. Alright, so I have my equation in there, and I always start with a standard window. So again, if I go to zoom 6 for a standard window, see whatever I can see. Now again, I know this is opening down, and I know I'm looking for the maximum. Well, I don't quite see enough, so maybe I'm going to adjust my window. So I need to think about this. If I go to my window button, I know that x values correspond to days in March. So why not, well, however many days in March, 30, 31, so I'm going to just change this to, 31. Or you can overshoot too, I mean, if you wanted to change it to 40 days, even though there aren't 40 days in March, right? I also know that my y values are prices of gas. Well, those aren't going to be, hopefully, not yet anyway. My y maximum doesn't probably need to be set at 10, although I'll leave it there. It's not horribly off. So I've got my x max set. Now I don't need negative values because I can't have negative days in March or negative gas prices. I'll leave them there just so I can kind of see the full graph, but you can certainly adjust however. So now if I just press graph, I will see my maximum a little bit better there. That's real nice. And I want to calculate it. So I already put a video, so I won't walk through this real thoroughly, but watch the max min video if you've forgotten how to do this. So I go to calculate, which is second trace. I want to find the maximum, number 4. And then it's going to ask me for a left bound, so I want to get my cursor as best as I can to the maximum, which roughly there it is. Now I want to go to the left of it, so I bring my cursor to the left of my max, press enter. Right bound, I want to bring my cursor to the right of my max, roughly, and press enter. My arrows are pointing to each other. Press enter on guess. And I'm going to jot down my max here is 16 and 1.26. Now let's make sense of that. On what day in March was the price at its maximum? Well, that's the 16th day. So on the 16th day of March, what was the highest price of gas? Gas was $1.26. And there's your final answer. So to me, it's really quite easy to use your calculator to just get that question rather than working out the algebra. To you, you might disagree. You might like working out the algebra, and lucky for you is you have that option.